How to grow my coaching business with social media. As a coach, you're told that the secret is beating the algorithm or that you need to post everywhere all the time. But here's the twist. If you're not following the right strategy, then the more you post, the less visible you become. In this episode, we're going to dismantle the myths about social media growth, and we're going to uncover why some coaches with tiny audiences end up attracting a lot more business than those that have tens of thousands of followers. So let's dive right in. The role of social media, especially in the world of coaching and using social media to grow your business, it's confusing. So let's look at 3 different myths first. Myth number 1, the algorithm will reward you if you show up everywhere. Just so you know, every platform that you post on each has its own set of algorithms. And I can guarantee that the Facebook algorithm does not care what you're posting on LinkedIn or YouTube. And the YouTube algorithm does not care what you're posting on Facebook or Twitter or anything else. And it's also not necessary to be everywhere. A lot of the coaches that I work with used to believe that. They used to try posting everywhere. But when I showed them how, hey, if you just focus here but do this and this, you'll actually start to get results from that one platform. It's a big sign of relief. They don't feel like they're spinning their wheels, but they're actually being strategic and being effective. Myth number 2, short form content is the best way to get coaching clients. You may have said that yourself, or you definitely have heard that from other people, that short form content is the way to go. Might say that, wow, people's attention spans have drastically reduced. Is that the truth, or is it a myth? It's actually a big myth. So yeah, we've got Instagram Reels, we've got TikTok and YouTube Shorts, but we also have YouTube videos that have been trending longer. In fact, YouTube videos have doubled in average length in just 3 years. We've got platforms like Netflix and Disney Plus and Peacock. So depending on the app or the platform or wherever you log into, each platform has its own environment. If you bring up YouTube and it's vertical and you're looking at shorts and you keep swiping, you're going to keep being shown more shorts. If a short were to come up that were long, you wouldn't watch it. On the other hand, if you sign into Disney Plus and you find a Pixar short and you're thinking, oh, I'll watch that, you're going to consider it like the trailer, right? The preview before the main event, before whatever episode that's 43 minutes or 2-hour movie that you're going to watch. If you turned on Netflix or Disney Plus or Amazon Prime, you're planning on getting comfortable on your couch and you're going to watch longer content. Now, the other part of that myth is that short form content will help you generate coaching clients. Yeah, short form content does not lead to lead generation. It's very bad. It's the worst for lead generation. Myth number 3, engagement, such as likes, comments, and shares, equals successful marketing. I shouldn't have to say this, but just because somebody gives you a thumbs up or they even share that video with somebody else, that doesn't mean it's a success. What actually means a success for marketing is if you generate a new lead, and ideally you generate a new customer. So those are the metrics that you track when you do any type of marketing. Who is seeing the marketing piece? How many leads did you generate? And how many customers did you generate? At no time do you ever consider, well, how many likes did it get? Now, here's a challenge for you. Most social platforms are built for visibility, not searchability. So if you want to attract the right type of audience and you make a piece of content that would normally attract that audience, these people who've never heard of you before, so it would be true marketing. If you put that content on your typical social platform that's built for visibility but not built for searchability, the only people who are going to see it are your social connections. So your Facebook friends or your LinkedIn connections, it's not ever going to be seen by people who don't know you. So even if people are searching for your content by topic, and your video or your article would be the best fit for them to find, Facebook does not have a content search engine, or Instagram or LinkedIn or podcasts. They don't have a content search engine. So that's why you'll see me talk so much about YouTube, because YouTube content is searchable by topic. I've built my entire company around that premise. Now, if LinkedIn ever changed and LinkedIn had a good content search engine, then not only would we film videos to put on YouTube, we would start putting those videos on LinkedIn. The other great thing about content on YouTube versus something on a social platform like Facebook or LinkedIn is it's evergreen on YouTube. The searchability makes it evergreen. You're creating content that people are searching for, so you put it there and it's searchable now, it's searchable a year from now, it's searchable 10 years from now. But you put a piece of content on a social platform like Facebook, your friends will see it in on the first day, maybe the first week, but a month later, that post is not getting seen anymore. A year later, it's buried beneath all your other posts. Now, if you think about search marketing compared to push marketing, you're interrupting people, but you're also catching them at all times. Like, you don't know when the right time is for them. So even if you were to find a way of doing push marketing to your target audience, for some it's going to be too early, some it's going to be too late, and only a percentage of them is it going to be just the right timing. But with search-based marketing, the people that are finding your videos are those that are searching for it at the perfect time. They need the answer now. Now, in the world that we live of social media and YouTube, it is so ingrained in our minds to think that virality means success. In fact, even when I rescue people that are trying to go viral and I help them actually start to generate leads from YouTube and Google and ChatGPT, so now they're actively generating leads, their revenue is massively increased. Sometimes these ideas creep back into their minds and they think of an idea of a video that will go viral. And what do? I talk them out of it. Now, I don't forbid them from making a viral video, but I say, look, we're going to look at these stats. You're going to see how this video might get more views. So you might have more vanity metrics, but you'll not see any increase in your lead generation. But if we focus on these videos over here, we're going to see your search traffic increase and we will see lead generation, and we track all of that. So the strategy that I teach, it's called the LEAF strategy. I can link to a video up there that goes into more detail on the overall strategy. But what it does is it gives coaches a way to dominate your very specific niche, meaning anyone that needs your help, they're searching for your expertise, they're going to find you. So you're going to rank above all your competitors. You're going to dominate and own your niche. So instead of chasing trends or trying to go viral, you're going to show up every time your target audience is asking a question about your expertise. So as the next video that you're going to watch after this one, I'll link to it right there. It's called the LEAF strategy, how to rank #1 on YouTube. That's definitely the next episode you should watch.